What's going on, you guys? So it's the next day. It's a beautiful day. So today we're finally gonna hopefully be able to start the Jag. We're gonna finish putting the rest of the stuff on the car, like the throttle body. All the hoses gotta get attached. Install the catch can, intercooler, lower crank pulley if we do put it on, and stuff like that. So we're almost there. So hopefully by today we have everything on. If not, then we're gonna definitely need another day. But it's a beautiful day, so let's get to work. Alright you guys, so everything is plugged in, plugged all the connectors. I also plugged in that heater core hose in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's so right over here where this hose is. The vacuum lines have been connected. Connectors to the throttle body cable, the hose here. There is a hose somewhere back here. There's one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then plug this in, plug this brake booster vacuum line for the throttle body. This connector here. So pretty much everything's been put back together for the throttle body. Use the metal gasket for the throttle body. You don't have to get a different one. This won't leak. It's a metal gasket. There's no way this thing can leak. And pretty much everything in the back has been connected. Just gonna look over it one more time. Like I said, everything's connected. We're gonna connect the coolant reservoir, then hook up all the hoses, change the intercooler pump, and then just go from there. So here's a quick update. So that's how everything looks. Let me just step back a moment, and this way you guys can get a better overview. And here we go. So pretty much almost everything is in, guys. Alright you guys, so real quick before we do anything further, we gotta replace the pump. There's nothing really wrong with the pump. We're just gonna go ahead and install a high flow pump from ZZ Performance. It's a Bosch high flow intercooler pump. So we're gonna go ahead and cut some of this off, wire the connectors, and go from there. So this is how it looks. Obviously it's rusted up. So place it right here. We got the bracket here, and then got the bolts right here, all cleaned up. It's removed from down here. So let's focus in on this. So there's the bottom hose, and then the other hose is obviously right here. So here's the bracket, painted it. Obviously can't remove the rust as easily because this is in the way. Screws are in the way, so no big deal. Here's the rest of the hose right here. So just laid it over here because there's a little bit of antifreeze in it. So there you go, guys. Alright guys, real quick, so we gotta wire all this stuff up. We gotta wire in this catch can, put every front accessory back in, fans, and then put in the intercooler as well. So we've still got a lot of stuff to go. So everything back here is pretty much done. So here's an update. Just got the stuff on top of the blower. So we pretty much got to wire in all the accessories up front, belts and all that good stuff, and plug everything back in. So Alright you guys, so an update real quick. We installed the water distribution outlet pipe, or whatever you want to call this. New hose attached, hose clamp on the bottom right there. New water temp sensor, it's a green color one, oh well. And then we installed the thermostat and the housing. Made sure not to scratch up the new pulley on here. We still have to attach the catch can, so that's why we have a hard line here instead of a plastic. And then if we come down, we can see that we have the pipe, or not pipe, but the pump removed. That is supposed to be there for the supercharger, actually not the supercharger, for the intercooler. So that's an intercooler pump. We removed it, nothing wrong with it, so I'm just going to put a high flow pump, and then I might as well just slap on the intercooler. I was going to do the crank pulley, but we're not going to do it tonight because it's late, so we're going to do it tomorrow. And then that's pretty much it. So we just plugged everything back here. I don't know if you guys can see, where we plugged everything in, double checked everything, made sure all the vacuum lines back here are attached. There's a vacuum line that goes underneath here and here, so everything is pretty much installed. So here's an overview. Still have to install this right here, which is for the reservoir for the radiator, and that's pretty much it. So everything is coming along very nicely. We still have to connect some wires and stuff like that, but everything's pretty much put together. So if you're doing this, make sure to watch a couple of videos and take photos and use the service manual if needed to put everything together. So I'm taking my time, there's no rush here, but unfortunately we couldn't start it today. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna do more work tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we get this thing started. All right, you guys, so real quick, I just installed this. I forgot to video this, but I pretty much installed this. This is for the air filter box. It's supposed to basically hold it in position, so that old one was no good. It's on my right here, so this is the old one. Here we go. Yeah, this thing disintegrated, so pardon the light, it's directly hitting the object that I'm holding, but yeah, this is pretty much garbage. So, and we also have the old water outlet to the block, I believe. Yeah, so this pipe connects to the water outlet distribution pipe and to the block. So this looks like it's about to blow. It's nice and fat, but anyways, everything is pretty much ready to go. Tomorrow we're gonna put the rest of the stuff, pulleys, stuff like that, and we should be ready to go. So pretty happy with how everything's coming along. You know, I'm sorry if you guys want me to explain more of the stuff that's going on, but because there's so much to explain and so much, just basically the video, it's just gonna take forever. So I'm just trying my best, you guys. So you know, don't take it to offense if I forgot to explain something, or if you guys can't see. It's just very difficult, you know, trying to do this job. So there you go, guys. It's coming along beautiful. What's going on, you guys? As you guys saw, we just ended up putting the throttle body in. We connected all the hoses, and we pretty much installed the water distribution outlet pipe, the one in front of the block, right in front of the supercharger, sits on top. Put a new hose. Tomorrow we still have to connect the pulleys, the dry belts, the air intake system, the intercooler pump. So we still have a lot more of this stuff to go. So you guys know the vibes. I'm out.